British Council. Learn English. Magazine World Oceans Day. World Oceans Day is a day to think about the extremely important role that the oceans play in all our lives. The dangers that are facing our dreams and the actions we can take to protect them. Before reading, do the preparation task first, then read the article and do the exercises. Preparation task. Match the definitions A to H with the vocabulary 1 to 8. Vocabulary number 1. To officially recognize. The definition is C. To accept that something exists. Number 2. A cleanup. The definition is F. An organized event to collect rubbish, especially plastic waste. B. Protection of the natural environment. Number 4. Marine life. The definition is E. Plants and animals that live in the ocean. Number 5. Single-cell organisms. The definition is G. The smallest living animals. Number 6. Majority. The definition is D. The bigger part of something. Number 7. Oxygen. The definition is A. A natural gas which is essential to life. Number 8. Climate change. The definition is H. The fact that weather patterns are changing around the world. World Oceans Day. There is only one global ocean. This is divided into 5 geographical regions: the Pacific Ocean, the Atlantic Ocean, the Indian Ocean, the Arctic Ocean, and the Southern Ocean. Introduction. 70% of our planet is covered by one huge, continuous body of seawater. The ocean. It holds 1.30 billion cubic kilometers of water. Nearly half of the ocean is more than 3 kilometers deep. The deepest known point of the ocean is in the Mariana Trench, 11 kilometers below sea level. But there may be deeper points that we have not seen, as we have only explored 5% of the ocean to date. World Oceans Day. The government of Canada suggested the idea of World Oceans Day at the Earth Summit in Rio de Janeiro in 1992. In 2008, the United Nations officially recognized the date, and it has been growing ever since. From 100 events in 2008 to over 1,000 events in more than 120 countries 10 years later. The day is celebrated in a variety of ways, including special events at aquariums and zoos, beach and river cleanups, school activities, conservation programs, art contests, and film festivals. The importance of our oceans. One of the main aims of the day is to remind people of the important role the ocean plays in our lives. Life began in the ocean, and the ocean is home of the majority of plants and animals on Earth, from single-cell organisms to the blue whale. Marine plants provide us with 70% of the oxygen we breathe. The ocean controls the climate, providing heat in winter and cool air in summer. It also provides us with food and medicines, as well as transport. No matter where you live on the planet, no matter how far from the sea, your life is dependent on the ocean. The problems facing our oceans. The most urgent problem facing the ocean at the moment is plastic pollution. Reducing one-use plastic, including plastic bags and plastic bottles, has been an important theme for World Oceans Day for a number of years. Climate change and rising sea temperatures are also a huge problem. Rising sea temperatures have a direct influence on weather patterns and are seen as partly responsible for an increase in extreme weather conditions. An increase in carbon dioxide is increasing the acid levels of seawater and putting many marine organisms at risk. What we can do to help? On World Oceans Day, wear blue, go on a march, find a beach or river cleanup near you, organize a local event, print a poster and put it in your window, or use the hashtag World Oceans Day on social media. There are so many things you can do on 8 June to join in the celebrations to remind people about the importance of the oceans in our lives and to make a difference. Task 1. Are the sentences true or false? Number 1. The ocean is 3 kilometers deep. The answer is false because the ocean is more than 3 kilometers deep, and the deepest is known as in the Mariana Trench, about 11 kilometers below the sea level. Number 2. World Oceans Day was first suggested more than 25 years ago. The answer is true. Because the government of Canada suggested the idea of World Oceans Day at the Earth Summit in Rio de Janeiro in 1992. It means it is more than 25 years ago. Number 3. More animals and plants live under the sea than live on land. The answer is true. Because the ocean is home to the majority of plants and animals on Earth, from single-cell organisms to the blue whale. And the majority means the bigger part of something. Number 4. Plastic pollution is a new theme for World Oceans Day this year. The answer is true, because this is the most urgent problem facing the ocean at the moment. Number 5. The temperature of the ocean is getting warmer. The answer is true, because it has written on the article that an increase in carbon dioxide is increasing the acid levels of seawater and putting many marine organisms at risk. And then rising sea temperatures is the huge problem on our oceans. Number 6. People generally wear green on World Oceans Day. The answer is false, because on World Oceans Day people wear blue. And it's written on the article too. Task part 2. Match the subject A to F to the number they refer number 1 to 6. Number 1. 70%. The subject is C. The amount of the oxygen we get from the sea is 70%. Number 2. 11 kilometers. The subject is B. The deepest known point in the ocean is 11 kilometers. Number 3. 5%. The subject is D. The percentage of the ocean that has been explored is about 5%. Number 5. 1. 1 is the number of times we use a plastic bag or plastic bottle. It is the A subject. So we use 1 times a plastic bag or plastic bottles. Number 6. 8. 8. The subject is E. The date when we celebrate World Oceans Day is on the 8th of June. Discussion. What role does the ocean play in your life? And what would you prefer to do to celebrate World Oceans Day? Okay, for me, the oceans give 70% oxygen when I breathe, and the ocean controls the climate. It also provides me with food and medicine as well as transport. And that's why a reason my life is dependent on the ocean. And I prefer to reduce one-use plastic because the most urgent on the ocean is plastic pollution. And that's all for my assignment. Thank you for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.